Hi everyone, this is Kristen with a Tech Reviewer. Looking for a convenient travel charging solution for your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods? You might want to check out these products from Momax and ZEERA. The Momax Airbox is a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank as well as a wireless charger, and it can charge your iPhone, AirPods, and Apple Watch simultaneously, whereas the ZEERA MegFold, while also a multi-device wireless charger, may have zero power bank functionality, but it's smaller, cheaper, and folds into cool shapes. Let's take a closer look. So the Momax Airbox comes beautifully packaged, looking very much like something you'd buy in an Apple store or an Apple product itself, although of course it's not. So in the package you get your Momax Airbox charger itself. You also get a lovely carrying bag. It's really quite nice, made of a nice soft fabric, white to match the look of everything else. And then you get a USB-C to USB-A charging cable rather than the better USB-C to USB-C charging cable. This does not come with a wall charger. You have to provide your own. It needs to be at least 18 watts. I found that this 20-watt charger from Anker works really well, although it does require a USB-C to USB-C cable as opposed to this USB-C USB-A cable that we have here. So as I mentioned before, the Momax Airbox is both a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank as well as a multi-device wireless charger. Another thing which is interesting about it is that you can charge it both via USB-C here as well as with a wireless charger. So it's a wireless charger that can be charged wirelessly. That's really quite unusual. You have to put this on either a 10 watt or a 15 watt wireless charger and it will charge just fine, but it's much faster to charge it with the USB-C. This USB-C is both input and output, so you can use it to charge the Airbox, but you can also use it to charge another device when your power bank is charged up, so that's cool. So opening this up, this has a clamshell design. We have 3 spots here for charging. Got a spot here for your Apple Watch. This is Apple Watch certified, by the way. You also have to turn this on before it's going to start charging anything. So got to turn this little button on. You can see we've got LEDs here. The 4 white ones here show that this battery is now fully charged 100%. Each one of these is obviously 25%. So I'm going to put my Apple Watch here. Attaches on, starts charging. And then we have a spot here for AirPods. This is going to fit AirPods or AirPods Pro. Those go in over here. And then finally for your phone, that's going to be over here. This is going to give you 10 watt wireless charging, although this being an iPhone and not MagSafe, it's really only going to give you 7.5 watts for your iPhone charging as far as I can tell. The box says it's going to give you 10 watt wireless charging, but I really don't think that that's going to be the case as far as I understand it. iPhones are limited to 7.5 watt wireless charging if it's not MagSafe, and this is not MagSafe. This is just regular Qi wireless charging. So you can have all 3 of these things charging, and then you can conceivably also plug something in here and then have a 4th device charging. So right now everything is charging via the built-in battery that the Airbox has. Again, 10,000 milliamp hours. If you want to, you can plug in a charger and be charging the battery and charging the devices at the same time, so that's really cool. But you can obviously run this off the grid once it's charged up because you do have that 10,000 milliamp hour capacity. It's definitely going to be able to charge your phone and your AirPods and your watch all at the same time. So overall, really quite a nice device. Downsides would be the fact that it is rather big and heavy, and you don't have any MagSafe functionality. This is just using regular Qi wireless charging. Turning this off, you just hold down the button for a bit and then all the lights will turn off and you close it up. So the ZEERA MegFold is not a power bank, it's simply a multi-device wireless charger, but it comes in a lot less expensive than the Momax Airbox, and I think that the size and the overall cool folding magnetic functionality of it are worth a lot. So this doesn't come in any particularly fancy packaging. It's a fairly basic box. Inside you've got your wireless charger itself and you have a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. This requires the use of at least a 20 watt wall charger. One is not included, but I ended up using the same Anker Nano Pro 20 watt wall charger that I was using with the Momax Airbox. So in order to get this started, you need to obviously plug it in. So here's your USB-C in. Plug it in here. Once it's plugged in, you can see that we have two LEDs here. These are going to tell you the charging status of 2 out of the 3 charging areas on here. So this one's going to tell you the charging status of your 15-watt charging surface. This one is magnetic, so it's going to attach magnetically to an iPhone 12 series or iPhone 13 series phone. It's not going to charge them via MagSafe. It's going to charge at a 7.5 watt charging speed for an iPhone, and some Android phones are going to charge faster because they will support a faster Qi wireless speed, but this is not going to charge via MagSafe. However, it's going to be much faster than this one over here, which is going to charge at 5 watts. So it will also charge an iPhone, but it's going to charge an iPhone more slowly. It doesn't have any magnets in it, and it's really designed to be charging something like your AirPods. So this is supposed to be for AirPods, this is your iPhone, and in here is Apple Watch. So this one is going to fold outwards. This guy doesn't have any kind of an LED telling you the charging status. I guess they figure you can look at your watch and see if your watch is charging. So at any rate, no special LED for this center one. So there's a bunch of different configurations you can use this in. One of them is simply lying flat. So you can take your iPhone. This is going to work with a case as well as a naked iPhone. Have it in a Mouse Evolution case right now. Then here is where your watch is going to go. And then over here, let's put AirPods. So this is really a pretty basic system. Everything works well. And as long as you have this plugged into a 20-watt wall charger, I think you're going to be in good shape. So you can use this in some different configurations as well, because this is stuffed with magnets. So I think one of the more popular arrangements here is going to have your high-speed wireless charging on this side and your Apple Watch on that side. So you can just flip out the Apple Watch charger to the side here, take your Apple Watch here, put it on there to charge, and then on the other side, just take your phone and put it there, and it's going to charge just fine. It does tend to slip down sometimes. Works better in a case than with a naked iPhone, but still works pretty well. You just have to kind of position it a little bit carefully. Right now it's still charging, although it did slide down slightly. So it's not a perfect system, but I think overall it works well. And again, you can certainly always use this in its flat surface, and then it's definitely going to be charging all of your devices at once. You can also opt to simply use this with a single charging surface. So that makes it simplest, I guess. You can stack all these up and then just put this one on top. Works great. You can have any of the 3 charging surfaces on top. So there's your Apple Watch. You can put your Apple Watch like this, or you can also, lift it up like that, and then you've got your bedside table look. And then you also can use this surface and put your AirPods on to charge. So again, your ZEERA MegFold has 0 power bank capability. It is simply a multi-device wireless charger with some cool folding magnetic ability. I think it works really quite well, and I think it's very portable and excellent for travel. And if you happen to want power bank functionality, I would honestly recommend going with a separate wireless power bank. I think that these MagSafe power banks that they have right now, like this one here from Benks, 5,000 milliamp hours, attaches magnetically onto the back of your iPhone 12 or 13 series phone, and is fun and easy to use. I think that that is a great power bank functionality option. It's going to be a lot easier to use, and even though it's not going to be as powerful as your Momax Airbox, I still think that it's going to be a superior choice. So your Momax Airbox is really a nice product, and I think it's going to be outstanding in one particular situation, which is if you're off the grid. If you're camping or something like that, and you don't have power overnight to charge your devices, then this is going to shine. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. Or, for example, if you are in a hotel room and you want to charge your devices and there is no plug-in next to the bed and you really just have to have all your devices right next to you, next to the bed, then this is going to be great, because with that 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that's built in, you can put everything to charge overnight and it's all going to be beautifully charged in the morning. But other than that, I do think that this is kind of overkill. It's beautifully made, beautifully packaged, just a really, really nice product. But it's also big and heavy, And when you look at it size-wise again, in comparison with your ZEERA MegFold, and even your ZEERA MegFold, when you put it together with this Benks PowerBank, your Momax Airbox is just a whole lot bigger and it's a whole lot more expensive. So both of these are nice products. It just depends upon what you're looking for your travel charging solution. Again, we've been looking at the Momax Airbox as well as the ZEERA MegFold. The Momax Airbox is available directly from Momax as well as from Amazon.com. The current Amazon price is $99.99. The ZEERA MegFold is available directly from ZEERA and is priced at $49.99. Many thanks to the kind folks at Momax and ZEERA for sending me out these products to review. And if you're curious about this little MagSafe power bank from Benks that I mentioned in this review, that's available directly from Benks as well as from Amazon, and it's priced at $39.99. Many thanks to the kind folks at Benks for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions about any of these products or anything else, please feel free to put them in the comments section and I'll do my best to address them. And you might want to consider subscribing to my channel because I've got a lot of iPhone 13 series accessory reviews coming up. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.